Welcome back to Deus Ex, where, despite a minor interruption, I managed to clear Castle Clinton fairly quickly, including cleaning out the entirety of the courtyard without having any of them die.
Good work.
Thank you.
We'll take it from here.
Fantastic.
Your brother Paul has gotten our troops into another mess.
That sounds like my brother.
Paul has his units scattered and pinned down by heavy resistance in Hell's Kitchen.
That bastard.
The NSF regrouped in Hell's Kitchen, perhaps because it is close to where they have taken the ambrosia.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Too bad you do not have cochlear implants like I do. You could listen for sonic transducers and not get your head blown off.
Well, my eyes glow. Does that count for something?
You have your orders.
Guess not. Guess she's jelly with glowing eyes. Fucking quit dying. Hello, bum?
Our country, 'tis the sweet land of liberty.
Yes. I can sing just about as well as you can, bum. Oh, look, these guys are still alive. They haven't tried storming the castle yet. Well, we can assist in this matter. We'll pull out the big people pistol for this. Go! Now, you gotta be careful with your aim. You don't want to accidentally hit the UNACO troopers, and then, cause shit to really hit the fan. Although they seem to be doing a pretty good job, all things considered, with their knives. I'm not used to so many of them living. There we go. I got in some action. I mean, I have all this 10mm ammo here. There's no telling where in the hell these knife guys chased him to. But while we're out here, there's a vial of Zyme. Zyme is a drug, everyone. You want to stay away from drugs. It doesn't do anything for you, and also, get out of my life. Other than really fuck you up. You don't get any benefits from it. Also,
Somebody kill me. Anybody?
I'm sorry, I can't kill you.
Please.
Go to a public clinic. They can do something for the pain.
It's true. It's your whole body. Every cell.
You have the Gray Death?
I can't make it. I just can't make it. I bet it's germ warfare.
now if memory serves, you can actually kill that guy without repercussions, but I don't have any interest in doing that. I could shock him with the broad charger, but nah, I don't much care about the broad charger. I've proven myself to be very adept at not fucking with, not alerting people anyway. Also, this looks like a job for lockpick. Da-da-da! Oh, there's a terrorist alive. He must be in here. Oh, I can fix that.
Thought I saw...
You did. That was fun. Let's go ahead and take a look in here where we got a lockpick, a candy bar, and a multi-tool. Very useful, that crate. In here we got soda. I guess I can eat the rest of my candy. I don't think it's a problem. I don't think there's any more kids to be bribing. So, let's go ahead and do that. And I can eat the soda, too. We'll even drink the 40s. Heal a little bit. Get a little bit tipsy. As the nanomachines quickly convert all of this into health points. Thus kind of fucking us up. We gotta reload. There we go. I'll have to conserve my lockpicks. But hey, we got a med kit, which is certainly useful. I could use one of those. Like, I could actually use one of them right now, even though I'm not. And prod charger ammunition, which I'll probably never make use out of anymore. A crate I can go ahead and baton. you'll notice that the weapon's not exactly appearing here while we're fucked up. Not in its natural state. Jump over that. Thank you. Taking this way leads you back to Castle Clinton here. We took another path to get on the side with the UNACO troopers, because I didn't want to be all alone against these guys. JC Denton does not survive so well alone, contrary to what I've shown you
in the
so
subway
far.
station.
Great, I got a knife. Just what I always wanted. You guys need to get out of my way.
We lost some of our men.
Like, seriously, you need to get the fuck out of my way. Well, I just set myself on fire. Also, soy food. I can eat that. Is there anything else? Bioelectric cell. I think there's a lockpick around one of these huts. There we go. Now, there's multiple entry points into the subway station as well, and there's multiple ways to resolve this.
The NSF seems to be falling
One of the
back.
entry points is behind these guys, which I didn't want to take it anyway, but I at least wanted to show you. I guess it's not that big of a deal, whatever. So, you can go in through the front here. It's heavily guarded. You can go in through a ventilation shaft back here, or you can take this path. Confined space, hazardous atmosphere. So yeah, that's certainly a thing. Now, I think I'll be wanting to stay on this floor. I don't remember where exactly the grate that I want is. I don't want to go in there. I'll have to look around here for a bit. There's one with a particularly nice view that I enjoy. Also, curious lighting effects.
The NSF terrorists in the subway have threatened to blow up the platform. Watch for booby traps.
This view will do. So, let me pull this out. There's a few ways you can resolve this situation. You can save the hostages by running to them stealthily, getting them on the train, and then going to Hell's Kitchen. Everyone can die. You can kill all the terrorists and save the hostages. You know, there's a few different ways you can handle the situation. If any of these TNT crates go up, the whole thing goes up. It's a big deal, and I kind of wish I had a noisemaker arrow. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this guy. You have a flamethrower. Makes you the worst. You go ahead and die.
30 credits says I did.
I'm doing some beautiful leading magic here. Trying to get an angle on one of these guys. Ooh. Shots fired. Whoa now. Don't you be using that. Stand still. Best sniper position ever, right? I probably don't even need to be burn and drill the sniper ammo. Might as well. That's 5. I think that's all of them? We'll live dangerously. There's some up there, up the stairs, but we'll live dangerously. I also didn't need to fall like that. I could have gone to one of the lower ventilation shafts, but like I said, we're living dangerously. Now, you can EMP this. That way the tripwires don't go off. Certainly possible. I might also want to save you guys first. You know, if you get blown up, then you get blown up. Tell you what, things happen sometimes. They might run into the tripwires themselves. I only have 2 shots for 3 people. Well, you know. Also, I'm untrained in rifles, and as you can see, that causes some jittering with the scope. At master level, scope doesn't move at all. And here they come. Alright, they don't set it off. You know, I completely forgot about that. Isn't that lovely? As you can see, my aim with this weapon, not quite the best on account of being untrained with rifles. It's a thing. Let's go ahead and switch to the normal pistol here. Just wanted to show off the usage of that weapon, though. I do like it. I do not have a scope on this. And Asshat McGee will not move into my line of fire, forcing me to move. You bastard. At least I got skill points. Gonna come back down here? There we go.
Good work. The hostages will be alright. Now take the train to Hell's Kitchen and report to your brother.
You saved my life!
You alright?
I guess so.
Why were the NSF holding the station?
They were pulling out. Most of them got on the train and went up north.
Were they transporting any heavy supplies? Barrels?
Not that I saw, but I heard them talking about a warehouse. How they needed every precious second to move some kind of shipment.
Precious indeed. They just gave up a half a dozen lives for a couple of minutes.
They were gonna blow the whole place up. Us, them, everything.
I'll be okay, thanks.
Now, unfortunately, these guys, well, these hostages, are just gonna stand right here. I kinda wanted to blow the place up. I was worried about this. Ah, well. Also, you can see the fly set in already. Stupid knife. Took a little bit of damage from that fall, but nothing that some 40 can't cure. So yeah, this place can go up in smoke pretty fast. I do kind of want that stuff. Let's see if I can trigger them by going to Hell's Kitchen. Let's go to Hell's Kitchen, everyone. There we go.
They're maniacs. Complete maniacs.
Go to Hell's Kitchen. This is gonna hurt. I think this will actually kill me if I run through this. Tell you what, we don't use these enough. I stood too close to it, drained my bioelectric energy as a result. Now, there's flickering there that temporarily deactivates the lasers. I wanted a quicker way through here. I'll find some more EMP grenades. And anything that I really want to blow up that's mechanical, I'll just use my GEP gun. I wanted their ammo. That's nice. Okay, let's have some fun. We saved their lives, shouldn't be any trouble with this, right? Yeah, don't be standing in the middle of that, everyone. That will annihilate everyone in here. But we're all done. To Hell's Kitchen we go. Where our hostages that we saved are gonna be in here. Let's grab some more 40 and booze up. Oh yeah, it's the stuff.
They were gonna blow the whole place up. Us, them, everything.
He's all zoomed in. It's all moving on its own. Great stuff. Also, we have my friend the train approaching. My friend and yours. Mr. Train. Choo-choo. You know, I probably don't need these gas grenades up there. Let's go ahead and move this stuff back a bit. Judging by order that I want to use the weapon. We'll order it like this. That's good. I don't care that much about gas grenades. Now I just gotta wait for the booze to wear off. How many credits do I have? I have quite a few. Health-wise, I'm not doing that bad. I could use a med kit, but we'll see. I'll get around to it. How many skill points do I have? I could get a level in medicine. Tell you what, we'll grab that level in electronics. I'm not gonna upgrade lockpicking or electronics any more than this. This combined with my multi-tools, my lockpicks, and my explosives should be all that I need, and I can start investing more in weaponry. Let me make it so I have 12. Yeah. Just go ahead and take care of this. There we go. Shouldn't have too much trouble with running out of med-kits anyway. I don't much care for having a level in medicine. Although, it could, it can help. The med-kits there healed 30 each. You get a level of medicine and they actually heal 60 each. And that only gets better as you continue to upgrade things. There we go. Not as drunk anymore.
Yeah?
How's it look on the street?
How's what look?
The fighting. Is it heavy?
The cops told me to take cover in the bar or come down here. They've got the NSF surrounded in the Ton Hotel.
Hostages?
I don't know, is that it?
Yeah, thanks.
Damn hookers. Let's go find Paul.
What's the situation here?
You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the warehouse.
What about the EMP field?
Still in place. Your primary objective will be to locate and disable its power source, probably an industrial-sized generator in a large building.
I'll question some of the locals.
I ordered the civilians to take cover a block south of here in the Free Clinic and at the Underworld Tavern, down on the corner.
Maybe I'll start with the tavern. Why'd you have to clear the street?
There's still a heavy NSF presence in the streets, and we're taking some fire. We could use your help if you get the chance.
Maybe I'll do that.
If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Check the secret closet. Remember? The keypad's behind the painting.
Just like the movies. Second floor, right?
Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod. We don't need another Anna Navarra shooting spree.
Whatever you say.
And JC, we'll be waiting for you to take down that EMP field.
You might not need another shooting spree, or that's what the hell you're gonna get.
They're maniacs. Complete
Use reasonable force like you did on
maniacs.
Liberty Island.
I'll consider it.
I've got to assemble my team.
You sure do. Alright. More interruptions like phone vibrating aside, let's go ahead and hack this terminal here for some extra cash. 524. Nice. Public access terminal says water advisory. Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Brooklyn Naval Yards complete sub-pin. Well, industrialist Bob Page was at the event. Oh my. New York is in many ways the symbolic center of America, an example to not only the rest of the country but the world. As long as New York remains mindful of its past but dedicated towards realizing its future, this will never change. This building is only a small but significant step in the continual renewal of the city, and Page Industries was glad to be a part of that. Keep that name in mind, folks, Bob Page. Battery Park closed until further notice. The situation is strictly minor, but anytime the potential exists for civilian casualties, we must proceed in caution. Be safe, be suspicious. Look for the following characteristics. Yeah. Those are just a few. The computer is already in use by player. Interesting.
We're getting reports of a hostage situation in the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? We think at least one of them is still inside.
No, not Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra. It's terrible. So, Hell's Kitchen is incredibly vast. There are so many angles you could take for exploration purposes. There's so much to see here, so much that you can do, and so much that you could ignore and just quickly pass through. There's a lot on our plates. We have the Ton Hotel, the Underworld Bar, Free Clinic, so much other stuff as well. It's rather impressive, the amount of depth here. And also our gritty city here. Manhattan. Living the high life for sure. Let's go ahead and make a big people save. That'll be sufficient. Now, there's UNATCO agents all around, as well as a few cops. Now, the cops have interesting accents associated with them.
Talk to one of the guys in green. UNATCO's running the show today. We've been asked to direct pedestrians to the Underworld Bar. You'll be safe there.
Do I look like a pedestrian? I wear my sunglasses at night.
About time these thugs came out in the open.
Absolutely. So, you know, I don't care about making this look appropriate or make sense. This isn't like some roleplay playthrough.
What I'm telling you, girl,
You said I didn't have to. Make Janie do it.
I already took the money. And when it's JoJo and it's something he wants, you gotta do it. You and me both, baby. We helpless.
We were just gonna hang out today.
I told you how it don't play with me, this amateur unprofessional bullshit.
Johnny.
If it's business, it's business. If it's us two hanging out, then we hang out. Right now, it's business.
I want out, Johnny. I didn't know it would get like this.
Put it this way. You in it. You want out is like a game.
That happens. The cop coughs in the distance.
Thanks.
Sucks to get backed into a corner.
I was trying to find the back way into Smugglers.
Smuggler?
Hey, you shouldn't have took down Johnny. Soon as JoJo finds out.
Who's this JoJo?
You can't touch JoJo. He doesn't go out and there's only 2 ways to the warehouse.
Warehouse?
You think he can sneak into Osgood's at the park, but in the first place, it's locked.
The park? Where UNATCO has the NSF pinned down?
And if you go underground, he's got laser tripwires, drone guns, military-type stuff, plus there are guards on the roof.
Tell you what, I'll handle JoJo. You stay out of the way until the NSF have pulled back.
I can take care of myself.
You're doing a fantastic job of that, lady.
You mentioned a smuggler.
Tough guy like you, figured you'd be a big customer.
What's he sell? Weapons? Drugs?
High-priced weapons, yeah, you should talk to him. His place is over near the subway. You have to give him the password Bloodshot or he won't let you in.
Thanks already, now leave me alone.
Very grateful. So this individual here is carrying a sawed-off shotgun, which I don't care enough about to carry. Now, we save this charming individual, Sandra Renton. You'll recall that being a name that was mentioned by Alex, which probably means that her father is actually the one held hostage. Now, we would get directed to save her by a lady in the Underworld Bar, which we're actually going to go into now, which is its own separate loading area. We also have some public access terminals, but it's nothing we don't already know. Also, 2 ATMs that basically go to the same account, so you can only hack one. PageNet Global Banking System, named after, of course, the illustrious industrialist Bob Page. And a happening place here.
Buy ambrosia from a drug dealer?
We're talking about your wife, the Grey Death.
I don't know. If I gave it to her, and it was cut...
JoJo's good for it. People know him. He'd be hanging from a streetlight if he was selling bad vaccine. Hey, Shay, Cape Cod. Here's a little vodka this time. Coming up.
Guess I have to do something. Yes?
You know, I was just curious. I thought I heard you say ambrosia.
Just curious. I thought I heard you say ambrosia.
My wife has the plague.
He already lost his daughter.
Sorry to hear that.
So do I trust some street punk called JoJo to get me pharmaceuticals? Trust him with my wife's life?
I thought ambrosia was an urban legend.
JoJo probably just wants to sound like a player. I shouldn't get my hopes up.
I don't know what to say. You just have to do what you think is right. Can I ask a question?
Go right ahead.
I'm looking around for a power generator, possibly hidden, large enough to power a building.
You in real estate?
I just need to find it.
Oh, of course. You know, I tied in power at a place a few blocks south. A warehouse. Strangest thing. They wanted to conceal these gas-driven generators on the 2nd floor. Didn't give a hoot if their own people got asphyxiated.
How do I get over there?
No way through the blockades now. We went over some rooftops to get there. There was a lift. The code was 3316, I think.
Thanks for the tip.
Damn phone vibrating again. It's like everyone wants me right now. I'm trying to record videos for the internet. Anyway, because we were nice to Dan here, we got ourselves a
I'm gonna
code.
do it.
3316. And you can delete and add notes yourself, if you so wish. I might clean this up in a bit, or I might not care. Rescue the Rentons if they are still inside.
I'm glad. I hope she does better.
Here's
What can I get you?
You work
The
here, you must know
bartender.
the area. Heard of an old warehouse with an illegal power generator?
Not exactly, but if you're looking for a warehouse, you should probably start in the warehouse district.
Where's that?
A few blocks south. Not a bad walk, but the riot police have blocked the roads because of the NSF.
I'd like to check it out.
Well, you may be out of luck. Even though one of the old warehouses faces onto the park, I don't know how you'd get inside.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Something to drink. Everything in the bar, snacks too, just 10 credits.
That is some heavy augmentation that you got there, but it's not really my business.
No thanks.
Oh, so you can see us in the mirror there? That's JC's beautiful jumping animation. We'll talk with this individual in a bit. Now, this lady is actually the one who would ask us to save her friend, Sandra.
You the guy that helped Sandra?
I think your friend is gonna be alright.
What about Johnny?
He's on his back in the alley.
Serves him right. About time.
What can you tell me about his boss, Jojo?
Oh, Jojo, he's nothing, man. We used to go out. His body mods? Cosmetic. Scars? I saw him cut his face one time just so he'd look mean.
Maybe I'll cap his ass, too.
Well, if you ever want to get into the warehouse where he hides out, I know the code. It's 3316.
Thanks. You've been very helpful.
So that's two individuals who told us the 3316 code. And Janie's voice acting is sure interesting, isn't it?
Jojo shouldn't stick us with guys like Johnny. That ain't cool.
Yeah, man. Also, I scratched. Damn it. Here's Sandra. You can talk to her. We'll get back to you in a bit, too. Might as well talk to you right
Don't
now.
you have someplace to go?
You're looking at it.
I think I know your father. He runs the ton, right?
So?
You could at least let your father know you're alright.
He knows where I am.
You mad at him or something?
No, but I don't want him running my life like he runs that cheap hotel.
He doesn't do such a bad job.
He never got nowhere because he never took chances. That ain't me. I'm gonna do things my way.
I think you should be more grateful for what he's done. Let's leave it at that.
Mind your own business.
Now, you can go save her father first. Hint, her father is being held hostage if you didn't already get that. And that changes your dialogue with Sandra to some extent. Just some minor cosmetic reflection. Not a big deal. Alright. Pilot guy.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew where you could load up on military hardware?
You mean that guy smuggler across the street?
Already know him, huh? Too bad. Hey, how about I tell you about something you can't hear from anybody else?
What's that?
Area 51. You heard of it, right?
Actually, I'd rather hear whether you know anything about a warehouse with an illicit generator.
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I didn't see any flying saucers. You want to hear about it? I'll tell you. For the price of a beer.
Now, Jock here... I like Jock. So I tell you what. I'm actually gonna help him get all liquored up. Which means that, I don't think I need candy anymore. And I'll carry the Zyme for fun. Go ahead and eat the candy. You can't give him any normal 40 just laying around. You gotta buy it from the barkeep. And I think actually if you buy it from the barkeep before you talk to him, he still considers it warm.
The tap's out. Only bottles.
Alright. And you can't ask her about her heavy augmentation anymore. That's fine.
Beer, please.
There you go.
We got ourselves a 40.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
You can have this beer.
That one's warm. Get me something from the bartender.
You son of a bitch. What the hell, man? I just bought this. Fine, I'll drink it.
Shoot.
Beer, please.
There you go.
Now don't you give me any damn sass this time, Jock, or else I ain't giving you a
What do you
beer.
have for me?
You can have this beer.
I appreciate it. Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research. I've seen all kinds of executives coming and going.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly out there.
Billionaires, big executives. I think the whole place has been taken over by a private corporation.
Not likely.
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine. But what I don't understand is why they're always laying more fiber optic cables.
A pilot? What do you fly?
Copters. You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop spying on people.
Surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very unusual, even for the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
Now, I've never seen Jock refuse me like that after I agree to get him a beer. Or at least we had the dialogue. I'm just gonna blame this on Jock liking me as much as I like him, so he just wanted to have a drinking partner.
Know anything that's worth the price of a beer?
This old bird's had enough. Hell, I'm about to go on duty.
What kind of chopper pilot starts work at midnight?
You're with UNATCO, right?
Why do you ask?
I'm the one that flies your brother Paul to Hong Kong. He told me to watch out for you.
I didn't know UNATCO hired pilots.
The black choppers are run by the NSA to support various classified operations. Pentagon uses them, the CIA. They hired me because I don't ask any questions.
What was Paul's assignment in Hong Kong?
Like I said, I know how to keep a secret. Even between brothers.
So he's holding something back. The reason UNATCO transferred him back to the States.
Listen to your brother, JC. Respect his experience. Let's leave it at that. Your brother's one of the bravest men I know. I sure hope Paul knows what he's doing. Check out the girl in the leather top.
I think he's referring to Jane.
One thing the Air Force never understood. I'm dependable. No matter what, I'm dependable.
Let's go. I'm just gonna take the soy food here.
Never mind.
I don't appreciate you activating.
Jerk.
And now... you. Used car salesman?
Joe Green, Midnight Sun, glad to know you. What can you tell me about what's going on out there?
Sorry, regulations prevent me from talking to the press.
Regulations, huh? So you are part of the crackdown.
Like I said, I have nothing to say.
Too stylish for the National Guard? Too athletic for NYPD? You must be from UNATCO.
I really can't be bothered right now.
Yeah. What are these pushy guys? There's a few of them in the game, like the NSF terrorist leader you encounter on Liberty Island. Only he's worse than that guy.
How about I ask you a few questions?
Splendid. I certainly would like to know what an international anti-terrorist organization expects to find in a dive like this.
Heard anything about a secret NSF power generator?
Playing the detective, are we? I take it you've been assigned to eliminate certain weapons systems. Defenses, maybe? Am I getting warm?
Just answer the question.
Let me be more pointed. How does it feel to be ordered to murder civilians just because they support the fastest-growing political movement in this nation's history?
In a democracy, armed rebellion is criminal, not political.
Rebellion, as the Declaration of Independence tells us, is not only our right, but our duty when we have suffered a long train of abuses and usurpations.
Let me be more pointed. He knew what was gonna happen. I could have done this to his back, but you know, I get to have fun like this. Did you forget? You ran into the bathroom, as if that would save you. You ran to the trough. Do you think I'm just gonna let you leave? No, you did this yourself, sir. Are you scared? You should be. Yeah. I got your long train of... How did he do that? I've never seen that happen either. That was awesome. All right.
Joe Green.
Let's pretend that never happened.
How about it?
See, he does get to die. No teleportation hacks or clipping through the rendering. We'll stop that. Now we are out. Glad to know ya. That was incredible. And that is the end of a video, folks. I will see you all next time. That was impressive for sure. Definitely impressive.